Hello everyone. Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. I hope you all had a great weekend, a crafting weekend. I had a weekend catching up on everything that I need to do for the next week because I am off to Melbourne tomorrow, hopefully, if I can unlock one suitcase who they may have accidentally locked and can't unlock. But anyway, that's future Ellen's issue. Right now, we are going to come together and we are going to delve into my Perennial Lavender scraps. So these scraps were produced in making my recent Perennial Lavender class. I have that class linked in the description, which was why I was a few minutes late. And I thought, let's see what we can do and use this stuff up. Some of them are miscuts, but I thought surely I can cover up any miscuts, do some layering, have a bit of fun. Hey Sharon, how are you? I suppose I should show you the cards from class. Look at that, I can put my hands straight on them. So these were the cards that are available for you to watch videos for and to purchase a project sheet, and that is in the link below. So this is my Perennial Lavender class. You basically need the bundles and the paper. I did use the embellishments, but they are not required. So the 2 bundles and the paper, and you will be able to make these cards. So did everyone have a great weekend? Hey Bev, hey Ida, hey Sharon. Let me get up our replay screen here and see who else is going to join us. Nice to have you here. Tell me how your weekend was. I think I have muted my other device, and there we go. I can see myself in double, which isn't always a great thing, and we can get moving. So I did grab out even more scraps of my Perennial Lavender paper that are sitting in here, but I also have the box and some stamped pieces that we can use because I still have everything connected to my stamp positioner. So I have jigs and can do some quick stamping. Hey Amy, welcome. Oh, nice. Yes, the making lots of cards and doing videos seemed to be a common theme on the weekend, but that's okay. I think I got 5 cards made and 3 videos. So yes, those who could have a long weekend, Miss Beverly. There were those of us that live in a place where there wasn't a long weekend on the weekend, and I had to go to work yesterday. But hooray, I've only got 1 day of work this week because tomorrow I will be on a jet plane traveling to see someone with the name Bev, maybe. I get to catch up with lots of my Stampy friends this weekend, so very, very excited. So who here has the Perennial Lavender set? Well, we flick around here because we are forever creating scraps. And okay, I'm back. I'm so sorry. I accidentally locked my phone and got into the camera. I'm there going, I'm in my camera. How bizarre. I need to flip the picture back. There we go. I think we are all good. Let's just refresh on that. Thank you, Ida, for that. I totally forgot to do it. Other things on my mind today. Oh, that's perfect. Great view. I will go turn off the overhead light and I shall be back. Okay, overhead light is off. And let's just see what I have in here, and I'm sure I will need to trim some things down and do some things. So I have like these offcuts. I have these Perennial Postage pieces. See, that's a total miscut, but if I layered something over it, that would work. What about this one? That's a miscut as well. Another stamped piece. Oh, I can see something having lots of miscuts. Apparently I stuffed up a little bit here. But that's all the fun of card making, is not getting things right. So I have some miscuts here, but I also have some full pieces. Oh, do I even have some pre-stamped pieces here? Bonus. This is good. Oh, pre-stamped pieces. Woohoo. Going to be able to use those. I may not even have to stamp anything here because I have all these pieces. That one is pre-stamped as well. Okay, so these are larger pieces, just going into like size piles so I know what I'm playing with. This one can kind of go over here with that and that and this. Okay, and I've got these pieces. We're almost there, and I do have strips, I think, in my Perennial Lavender paper here. I'm just going to grab out, I'll show you what I do in my paper. So in my pack of paper, I keep my big scraps just at the front. And then for my little scraps, I just put them in one of our medium clear envelopes. So I have that to play with as well. I'm going to trim down some of these pieces of paper just so they're a little more usable. So you can see here I've got the remnants of a die cut. So I'm just going to trim that off. That was a very precise trim. Okay, let's see if I can get back to people's comments here. Yes, I can. I know. And we get to meet at the airport too, Beb. So I get to meet you before anyone else. Hello, Mrs. Atley. I get to see you tomorrow as well. It is lovely, Jody. I've had it, but I've been late to the party having a big play with it. So let me see here. I have this piece just to trim. Great. So I can see these pieces being base pieces and then building upon them. So I don't know if I'll make 1 or 2 cards, but I do have just a few other things to do today. Packing. I've got my pillow gifts are almost done. I've just got to write in the cards, but they are almost assembled. I'm not taking them fully assembled. Okay, hello Beryl. So sorry I missed you there. Great, I have got everyone. So I'm loving that everyone's saying hi, telling me how their long weekend was. I am going to Melbourne, Lisa. We have a demonstrator event happening starting on Thursday and going through to Saturday, early Saturday evening. So that's where I'm going. Hey Chris, how are you? Yes, so I shouldn't say just going to Melbourne, but yes, I'm going to Melbourne. I'm also meeting up with a dear friend one night as well, which will be lovely. So I appear to have some basic white card bases here that are always a good base to start on, because these have quite a bit of white in them, I thought we shall start here and see what we get. Yes, it's going to happen this weekend as well. So it's happening in all the same weekend everywhere in the world. So I think the US one is happening in Houston, and the Europe UK one is happening in, I'm now having a complete mental blank where my friend Ruth is going. I know she's catching the train, maybe. Where is she going? Hey, Margaret, how are you? Rotterdam. Thank you, Ida. Oh, how did I forget she was going to Rotterdam? We had spoken about it quite a bit. Oh, these are two matching pieces. I could make a really just simple panel card here, matching up. Do they match? I think they do match. How cool is that? I'm just going to literally put these two pieces on with the sentiment because that is cool. Oh, fair enough. Oh, that'll be nice, Lisa. Hopefully they will enjoy themselves. Okay, my Apple Watch is telling me I'm off to a great start with my movement today. Possibly me standing in my bedroom sorting clothes and packing clothes. But hey, I'll take it. So I'm just going to be, is this going to work? Oh, it did work really, really well. Possibly should have had that sitting on the card. But anyway, there we go. We've got a nice piece of glue there. Okay, and I'm going to pop, oh, hang on. Am I right? I don't know if these actually do match up. Ah, they're that way. That's why I had them wrong way round. So this one first. Pop that down. Try and make sure it's somewhat straight. The cards I was making last night, the pieces truly are not straight. But these pieces are also different widths. So we're just going with it. Just going with what we've got. Okay. But nice and easy way to build a fun background. There you go, more glue everywhere. And I'm going to try to get this lined up. I think we are kind of sort of lined up, but maybe kind of sort of maybe not. But I think that looks actually pretty lined up except for this piece here. Actually, they're identical pieces. Have a look. Doesn't matter. Does it really matter that they're identical pieces? I just spotted that after I went in with the glue. Damn. That's okay. That's okay. It's all good. So I'm just going to trim these pieces off, and these pieces are not going to be kept. I have enough scraps, and these two pieces can definitely be discarded. Okay, so I do have a little bin next to me here, and they can be discarded. So I have a base. Just let me see if I can close this. Okay, no one's bothered that that piece is identical. The thing that got me were the two butterflies. I do have some butterflies that come in the pack. So I have these, and we can definitely maybe pop on, maybe keep it white so it pops up nicely. So these are our paper butterflies. So what I could do is kind of put one up here, and then it disguises one of the butterflies, and then I could pop that down there. But I've got all these beautiful scraps that I can possibly see. These are the same size, or maybe not quite, but let's see if we do have a full piece here. But you know what, I've got a piece of this here. What I can do is just pop, not that way, but I can pop this on this and just have a lovely base. Maybe not. That doesn't quite go. I know I'm probably being really picky here, but anyway, let me see if this is, that is a little better. Just popping that on there. What do you think? Okay, just let me see. Oh no, I don't want to do it sideways because I want them to be up and down. Okay, so this is 5 centimeters by 3 centimeters. That then gives me a little space to work with. So I maybe want to do 6 by 4. Just something for it to sit on. Oh, thank you. And 4, or approximately 4. Okay, great. And that scrap can go in the bin. Definitely going to be using some dimensionals, keeping it simple. It's almost sticking and plonking, but it's a great combo either, because Stampin' Up has already done all the hey Sheila, how are you? Stampin' Up has already done all of the coordination for us, so we're just going by our eye what we feel works the best. Okay, so put one of these here, one of these here. Take off the backing with my take your pick tool. Because I could also, with all of these Perennial Postage pieces, is like make the, I will get my words out, lining this up requires a little bit of concentration. I like that. With the postage stamp pieces, I can make a bit of a collage like I did a couple of weeks ago. Oh, that's good to hear. Hey, Julie. So yeah, if I did that, I could disguise all the bodgy edges with my defective cutting and just create a nice messy collage. Now, which way was I going? Let's just go this way here. So then we've only got one butterfly, because I realized we're using identical pieces. And then I can just pop this piece here, so you're still getting lots of that purple coming through, but we're just adding some pieces that demand our attention. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Yeah, I liked that too. It just, as I say, it just commands that bit more attention, and just by having that corner under the butterfly, you're getting that connection. So let's just glue that down, and are we going to add some bling? I mean, the answer is yes. This is me, but which bling? This is the question. Okay, pop this under here. So we've got a little bit of border around there, connection with the butterfly. I'm liking the white. The white is what's really popping out to me on this card. Thank you, Chris. I don't know if I actually put my purple ones back. I think I need to just grab my whole box out. So much easier to flick through. Da, 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 da. Oh, I just found the perfect embellishment for cards that I made last night that are already embellished. There they are. So these are the matching purple shimmer gems. So they, in the three purples are Highland Heather Gorgeous Grape and Blackberry Bliss. Why did I write berry? It should say, oh, berry, blackberry. Okay, fair enough. Thinking we may go a few gorgeous grapes. I mean, it doesn't real. There is probably, yeah, just a few gorgeous grapes. One there. A little one down here. Whoop. I think that's enough. I know I like my rule of threes, but here I like my rule of twos. Hello, Mary. Welcome, welcome. Okay, pop these back away. I do like keeping them in their plastic sleeves. Otherwise, I do find we get a bit of pinging of them coming off onto other things, and then that's less embellishments we can use to embellish a card. Okay, that is card one done. I've been going for 23 minutes, including chatting. Go us. Oh, my water is in the bedroom because I was in there busily doing things. So let's grab another card front, staying with our basic white because I know it will go with all of what we are doing. Thank you, Bev. Glad you are loving it. Now, Bev, can I tell you, do not lock your luggage. Ask from someone who now has locked luggage that isn't actually fully packed yet. I'm going to watch all the videos on YouTube and do all the things until it is fixed. So this is, we do have a couple of full ones here. So I kind of want to pop them to the side. This is an almost full one. And I can kind of put that onto there. So we're just being a little creative. I don't mind using the backs, but I want to keep this full one for the top. I've already used that pattern. That is just, that isn't a full piece. I have lots of the same pattern. So what I could do is just use 4, have that over the top there, and then I just need an element down here, and that is another really quick statement card done, because I'll be using 4 elements and covering this up. So let's grab down our sentiments that go with this. So painted lavender, where are Perennial Postage? So I think I need a few of these right now. So I think I'm going to go with Big Hugs, because Big Hugs kind of works in a lot of situations. Big Hugs on your birthday. I am a hugger, so that is definitely something I would do, and it's going to work really well with our 1 3/4 punch, or maybe even our oval punch. So using something quite a bit smaller, not vellum, basic white. Here we go. So I have a few decent sized pieces, and we shall use Gorgeous Grape. So that is in my Regals colour family. What are we thinking of, like, this design? Hopefully you're following with me. We could do a couple exactly like this. So I'm just going to stamp this Big Hugs in the middle, just like that, and close this up. Not quite as dark as I'd normally like. Thank you, Bev. I'm glad I'm not going bonkers just yet. I'll go bonkers later. Okay. So let me go here. Oh, that's a little too big. I think I want to maybe play with my double, if I can speak, oval punch here. I think I will get, I may need to trim. Yep, I just need to use my scissors. Thanks, Lisa. Lisa, how lucky are we only working one day this week? And we get to do stampy fun things. So see, that just fits a little bit better for my liking. And the fun thing here is, because I've got the matching scallop here, I can make a bit of, I can make a mat for it. So I'm actually going to grab this pattern, because I'm not using all the patterns in the Perennial paper, but I can grab this pattern, which currently isn't being used, and create a mat with that. So this will sit really, really nicely on here, and it will sit over that corner that we desperately want to cover, because I had a bodgy edge. Okay, so put some dimensionals on this one. Now I did have my sheet right here. It's hiding under our first card. So I will just use one of these edges. Yes, exactly, Sharon. But I think if I was a quilter, I would want to get everything like super perfect. So the corners would have to be perfect, and that just isn't my vibe. I'm a bit haphazard, not perfect at all. So let's get this off. Pop that in there. Take this. Okay, that is, I know it looks upside down, but I am getting it right way up. Perfect. Well, not quite, but it will do. So I want to, okay, I want to start with this piece on here, but I also want to just see if I can get this sitting super duper flat for me. I think, no, it doesn't want to sit super duper flat, but that's okay. We shall make it work. Okay, so I'm just putting glue around more in the middle, because we do want to do some tucking. Now, if I wanted to get this in exactly the perfect orientation to what I had it before, I could have taken a photo, but alas, I did not. So this one, what did I say? This one is, it's kind of going upside down, but we are sliding that in. Okay, glue in the middle again. Going to slide. Not askew. Want to get it somewhat straight. Just like, can I slide? There we go. Happy with that. And then, what was I doing with this piece? Yes, I was tucking again, but further up. And I may even put this full piece on a landscape, so that works as well. Okay. So just turn that piece over. I'm a bit too far this side, but hopefully I can counteract that by putting this over here. So then it makes it a little more even on both sides. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Okay. And I have glue all over my desk. So I am covering, this piece is going over all 4 of our patterns, and it's covering up majority of the edges. You wouldn't know that these were modularly cut. And I'm going to grab some more of this. I'm going to give it a cut there, pop it on the back. These are a great size to use for what we want. Grab that. And look, 10 minutes and we're at another card. Do I go for a third? Do I want to use a couple of these stamped pieces? So I just want to go as far down as what I can. Not quite. There we go. Happy with that. I do think a few more gems, but I think I want to use some Highland Heather ones this time. They do not want to come out. There we go. Turn my pick tool around to where it will actually work. So I also just want to bring some, because it's sitting a little high, I can use my gems just to elongate the weight to this side. So bring that down there. Kind of want to do that, and then also pop some on here. I don't know now whether this one down here is a little bit disconnected. If I haven't ripped the card base. No, I've only pulled up the gem though. The gem with no sticker. Yep, it's going to have to stay there. Let's see if we can move these little friends. Nope. How rude of the sticker wanting to firmly stick. Aha. So aha, and this one up here, I think that gives it a much more connected look while elongating down this end. So that is card number 2. So far I've used a fair number of scraps. So I've used 3 scraps of DSP on this one. I've used 5 scraps of DSP on that one. We are on a roll. Now, I'm going to see if anything else jumps out at me here. I will see if I have another card base. And I do. So this is going to be a landscape card because that's just the orientation we have. Thank you, girls. Well, I've got them here. I might as well get them used. Okay. So I've got these bigger blocks. It has to be this way because the paper is directional. The only thing sometimes that can be a bit of a bother is that these papers are directional because they are flowers. I would obviously cut that top piece off. What else do we have? Hello, Miss Lavender.
Ooh, I like.
Oh, of course you like. Guess what the name of it is?
What's it
Perennial Lavender.
Oh.
These are the 2 I've already made. So that one and that one.
Nice.
And now I'm just playing with this one. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Yeah, I'm looking at that last card. I went, yeah, I'm not sure that one really works.
Oh, did you want a few spring rolls?
Well, considering I'm live, how long are they going to take?
A few minutes.
Yeah, you can put them aside for me.
Okay. So like 3, 4?
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Cool.
Because you've already put them in, so whatever you and Dad don't want.
Cool.
So this piece here, I feel, is way too in the middle and is like cutting the card. So I'm thinking I kind of want to go offset so then it works a little bit better. I'm actually not sure about this piece. What is this piece? Nope. What is on the back of that to see if I have any of it? Oh, that one might just... That one's actually a very interesting piece of that piece. Okay. Just having a scout around. I think I'm happy with this. Like, I'm not unhappy. But I just need to trim a few things off. So are we happy with that and put a butterfly on it? I put a big butterfly on it like that. Okay, I'm going to start trimming the 2 pieces that need it. And then you girls can tell me what you think while I'm doing that. Okay, so this piece I kind of want at 10 centimeters or thereabouts. Okay, this one I want just the top taken off. And This one exactly the same. The check one needs to be changed. But to what, Chris? What is your suggestion? I like having the check one there because then it's not all florals competing with each other. That was the skinniest piece ever I just got off there. Okay. I think I'm just going to start gluing because then I'm not going to procrastinate. And that check piece is pretty much the last piece we put on. So Chris has some time to explain which one she would use. Because I just need a bit of clarification to your thinking. Well, I've got all the papers that I have access to here on the desk. So if you see something you like and you think will work, I don't know, try and describe it. Okay, this one's down now. That is the correct orientation using A and B sides. There we go. Okay, so that one is there. I still like the check one, but now I've gone and stuffed myself up. Maybe not. Although I do have glue on my hand and I'm getting glue everywhere. Okay, thank God for wiggly glue. The fact I can get this somewhat straight. I just like more glue that this balances. Now I've lost my other piece. That with the two craft base pieces, we've got them there together, so they do balance out color wise. And we've got three florals, two very similar and one a bit louder. What's on the other side? On the other side, it is this one. So it's very, very similar to that one that we've already used, if not exactly the same piece. No, it's different because these two are A and B, and this one is very similar. This is the pieces we used on the first card. So I think I'm going to lift this up and add a little bit of glue. So hopefully you understand what I'm meaning, that I'm just making sure there are a couple of pieces with the crumb cake, and it just does add that balance. Just popping in a little bit of glue because I did have it in a spot that I liked. Oops, on the other side. I haven't even used any of these stamped pieces yet, which I'm highly impressed with the fact I've just used the DSP and like an easy sentiment. Okay. Did I just want to do the big hugs again? Because using that, I could put the big hugs like just there. I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it, see what it looks like. And if I hate it, it's still a done card. Because it's kind of, maybe you're saying it's a bit awkward in that place. But if I add the sentiment, it won't be as awkward. and it's just finding that balance. Just leaving it there for a few seconds. I don't mind that. A few gems around there, and I think we might be good. Oh, that's right. We were going to put the butterfly. That works nicely. I forgot about the butterfly. So that works really well that we kept the sentiment. Oh, no problems, Bev. You shall see them later. I'll put them on the blog tomorrow somehow. I will write a blog post tomorrow, even though it's a traveling day. So I just like that this is like flying, almost landing on the sentiment. And once again, it's touching all 4 of our patterns. So it's like bringing all 4 patterns together. Highland Heather, I think, this time. Just we've got quite a lot of darkness in the purples. This one down here. That one up there. Kind of do want to add 3, but I'm just not quite sure. I know, kind of then it looks a little bit boxy. Take a deep breath and ponder. 2 just looks odd. And I don't really want to add it on there either. Embellishment, help, guys. This is going to be my last card as well. Things to do, luggage to try and open. Maybe, I think I know what the issue is. Try and get this all the way off with the sticker, which they're really not liking me, which is good, which means once they're down, they're down. But when you make a error, I would like to not have to discard this this gem, because 1, they're pretty, and 2, there's nothing wrong with it. Take 5,000. Oh, it really doesn't want. Oh, there we go. There we go. So I'm going to put this one kind of about. Okay, I'm not going to commit by pushing that one down. Wait, if I put. Now this one's not playing nice. So if I put 1 here and 1 there, that plays a lot nicer. Perfect. I think I'm very, very happy with that. Not perfect, but made card. Yes, that would work as well. Okay, I think I just didn't read your message in the right amount of time. Sorry about that, Chris. So we have made a pretty it doesn't look like much, but we have definitely made a dent in my scraps left over from my class. So if you are a Perennial Lavender fan, I do have my previous class that I did in person. I do have available 4 videos and a project sheet telling you dimensions of what I've used, products that I have used, and of course links to the videos. So today we have, thank you Sharon, today we have made these 3 cards using my scraps. I have also used the paper butterflies, which come in the suite, the double oval punch. I already had this sentiment already stamped and die cut, so I use that. And of course I use the purple shimmer gems, which are just gorgeous. Not my hair is required in there. Thank you, Miss Lavender. Would you like to see the last one that we did?
Ooh.
Oh, 3 approved cards from Lavender.
I like this one the most.
You like the first one the most? Oh, there you go. That was the easiest one, the first one.
I like the greens.
You like the greens in there? Yeah, it's beautiful. Thank you very
and
much.
I added some nice sauce.
I almost knocked over my lunch. Thank you.
I'm going to leave before you do something.
So I do have a link to my store in the description box below, as well as to my class. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Even though I'm going to be on stage in the next few days, I still will be available. I don't turn off my phone. So if you need me, send me a message. If you just want to say hi and you're at the event, come and say hi. I'd love to speak to you. Oh, I will, Chris. I will. Not my first ever convention back in 2011 was in Melbourne. So I had a great time then. I'm going to have a great time now meeting some beautiful good friends who I have yet to meet in real life. So it will be lovely. Thank you for joining me as always. I always appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to hang with me. I will have a pre-recorded video on Thursday go up over on YouTube, so make sure you check it out. I will set it as a premiere so you guys can all chitter chat together, even though I won't be there in person. So I will see you over there. Have a great weekend and I'll see you next week. Bye.